Hi, I'm Michael Clark, and this is my story. In 2005, I was arrested for domestic violence, and my wife moved out. It was definitely a low time in my life. Between the legal trouble and the relationship loss, I knew I was not being the person I wanted to be. Trouble was, I didn't know why I was behaving the way I was, and I didn't know how to change. As part of my arrest, I was mandated to attend a batterer's intervention program. I was really hoping that it would help me change my behavior. Sadly, it didn't. The program didn't share the experiences that I had or the emotions that I went through during the incidents of my bad behavior. I really wanted to change. I was being expected to change, and the program didn't help. I was really hoping that I could find someone to talk to that would help me through this process. Someone who had experienced what I did, and importantly, could share with me what they did to change that would help me. I never found that person, but I did do a lot of research. I read numerous books, visited countless websites, read dozens of articles about domestic violence. What I found is that most of those resources are written for the victim. Very few of them address people like me who are causing harm in a relationship and who wanted to change. What I learned from my research, and with the help of a good counselor, was a lot about how my brain worked. I learned about what was keeping me stuck in denial and how to get unstuck. I learned about brain anatomy and the parts of our mind that are behind our explosive reactions and our worst behavior. I learned about the thoughts and emotions that were behind and driving my behavior, and the core hurts that were behind those thoughts and emotions. Importantly, I learned where those core hurts come from and how to heal them. During that process, I wrote a lot of notes. And from those notes, I wrote this book, From Villain to Hero. In it, I not only share my story, but the principles that I learned along the way that helped me change. Principles that I think will help you too. Look, if you're feeling scared or confused about what you've done and are trying to figure out how to change, I think this book will help. I want you to know that change is possible. And when you make that happen, you're going to feel great about yourself. You can have a life that is wonderful, full of loving, close relationships that are free of violence or abuse. And you're going to feel good about yourself when that happens. Thank you for giving me a few minutes to share this with you and to tell you a little bit about From Villain to Hero. God bless you.